Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
If not, things might be thrown back to where it was before. So it's going to be me. You know, this is a very tricky moment for me, and I can only tell you for free that I need your prayers. I don't know what will come afterwards, but I can be promising you I will be standing firm fully, because and pray that all of us will be on the same page. And at this juncture, I would have to keep praising the Nigerian police, the Party police, Zone 2 police, the DPP, the Ministry of Justice. Not because if Tibari come in, it's part of but you guys should know that this is one last step. We are close, and I told you guys we have 4%. That 4% is going to be a stretch, and it's going to be very bumpy. But I am resolute. Can only change Yomi at this stage and say I want my head to be in mobile stuff. If me, I can dye my head because I want to keep showing that I'm in the struggle. That was the hair I used in going for that rally. People were abusing me. You change your hair because of stuff. They don't know what commitment is all about. And
Yomi, I have one last evidence for you before I can just stop the stuff. This is another. When she claims that she wasn't at the burial ground, right? This is her with when she said she heard it online, she had to come. Look, I want to show you the reason why they were covering her face. This is Wumi trying to cover her face. This is her. Check it out. Check something out. Slow, and pop. What do you see here?
Coco. Hey, who punched her?
She has to answer that.
No, Epa answer. You don't like her again?
I think she has to answer that.
I want to see on social media. I want other group on TikTok.
This is one of the main reasons.
What is that group name again? Our group's name. She has a group on this TikTok. Those ones, some of them, they have a case.
I don't even know. So you see here.
Okay.
You see here. This is one of the main reasons why she was blocking her. She was using this thing, veil, to cover her face. You see? From here, she doesn't want anybody to see her face. Jerry, he doesn't want to see her face.
King of the South. If one person, please help me give King of the South in a gift, let me that gift to King of the South. If one person,
if we give you the gift, we are doing it for you for mobile. Let them give you the gift to support the foundation.
Either way, we give to you. To me, foundation is the same thing. If one person carries like this, if the entire village, they will eat it and finish. But if the entire village carries food, give one person. We have we start to carry food. Bring the salad, carry food. Salad is going to carry food. Everybody for one person. You go shop with Aya. Bless you so much, King of the South.
Hi, Mommy. Hi. How are you? Okay, thank you.
Please send it to me, I beg.
I will do that.
We don't have to blame the Nigerian police that initially investigated this matter, because most of these things they might probably cover it up from them. When they realize that the first people that we need to even get to are covering many things and serious, and it will take an external. Do you think it's easy? Look at the way the woman was trying to destroy my name. How many person will want to face that kind of a thing. Only of them that want to run because even some police officers were telling me, Mr. Yomi, you want this? It's possible, and it's not possible. All I know is I am fighting for her son. They were lying. Look at all the things they did. Look at the guy even went on TV. She didn't go there to seek justice. She went there to bring me down a terrible lawyer. Lawyer that is suit they carry mosquito and definitely all the same of the suit as capo. Gbogbo eti suit is the capo.
Mr. Yomi, honestly, with this, all of this.
Only Colonel and bleed profusely last your 10 till 12. You will bleed it 1 year. And they develop it. Now, they will correct everything now.
We need to get to the point.
Gbogbo ni wọn bá tó kò sí di court by share court. Gbogbo ni wọn wà lè wọ́n share ni. Ọmọ ayé òdì nílé ayé àwọn adájọ́ as my lord pleases. Wọ́n ti yóò dé. As your my lordship pleases, kọ́ wá ṣe. Wọ́n ní bàbá yàrá yẹn lọ́wọ́ lẹ́gbọ̀n. We are hereby going to kill your client as your lordship pleases. Ẹ máa wò ó sí ẹni tí kò níyànjú tó wá ní court case. Ẹni pé tí case kìíní bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ lọ kọ́lẹ̀. Eventually, if free case starts, that lawyer will never see that kind of pata lawyer. So are you the lawyer you lawyer you the lawyer suit to code careful. I'm a careful to court. I'm a yaso padajo. Kí lawyer ma yaso padajo. Ni irú ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí sílẹ̀ tí so wèrè. Iso wo le yàtọ̀ sí so àwọn lawyer tí ó mọṣẹ́. Wọ́n máa jẹ òfin pẹ̀lú bí kí lawyer bá nínú court kó máa jẹ òfin ó tún máa jẹ òfin ó máa kó dẹ̀. Lọ́yà burúkú yẹn kí lórúkọ lọ́yà yẹn náà ti rán mi létí pápá burúkú ẹ̀ kó tiẹ̀ kọ̀ ká tẹ̀ gbéra wá ṣeré díẹ̀ ó dárúkọ mi.
Akẹ́pẹ́.
Ẹgbórúkọ lọ́yà orúkọ ẹgbẹ́ tó lè wí ní kéésì ọlọ́mọ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀jẹ̀ gbèsè kí n gbà tí bá ti jẹ́ kábírù tó ń gbé ọ̀nà kéésì lọ ní wọ́n ń fẹjọ́ ẹ̀sùn kan yọ ọlọ́mọ ẹgbẹ́ mi kàbírù lójú ọ̀nà lọ́yà kábírù sútò.
lọ́yà jòrò kó dòdò kó mọ̀ ẹ́ lè.
kí wọ́n máa jẹ ẹ̀rìnkẹ́ kó tó máa dòbì láti kó wá ní ọ̀nà.
Ẹ wo mi ò tiẹ̀ bílí pé lọ́yà Mohbad ṣe lọ́yà gbà ó ṣe fámílì yà.
Mo jẹ lọ́yà Mohbad báwo.
Lọ́yà Mohbad nǹkan.
Ẹ̀yẹ́ ti lọ dalẹ̀ ọlọ́wà sí kòrò lájọ́ o. Gbogbo àwọn lọ́yà kóòtù. Ó dẹ̀ ti rí pé ọmọ ọmọ ẹ̀gọ́ ọ̀bọ̀n ní káwọn ajókòó sí mọ́ṣáláṣí sẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́jọ́ ni. Àfa àṣẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́jọ́ àbáyé ṣe máa. Àbáyé máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ẹ̀sìn wàhálà. Àbábá lọ́jọ́ ajókòó mọ́ṣáláṣí àwọn ẹni tó lẹ́jọ́. Lẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ kábàbọ̀ àtúwájú ọlọ́run òfin bọ́lọ̀ òkú kéèsì. Sẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́jọ́. Gbogbo àwọn máa ṣó pátá báwọn sí o. Àwọn lọ́yà tó máa jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì tó máa wẹ tó máa fún un. Aláwọ̀ ilé inú mọ́ṣáláṣí lọ́wọ́ ló ń jókòó sí wọ́n máa ara ìjọ̀bọ̀ tó lẹ́jọ́. Sẹ́ẹ̀mù tó lọ́yà ní mísà ìṣẹ́jọ́ o tẹ́lẹ̀jọ́ àbí oníṣẹ́ ìgbàgbọ́ àtọ́lọ́ pé ìwọ náà ọba ẹjọ́ ta ní kóòtù ọlọ́jà wíìlì ábàáyé ṣe tí ó dà o. Wọ́n máa fẹ́ sí gbogbo àdúrà àwọn tó bá kí o tó bá lẹ́jọ́ ló bá fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀jọ́ ábàáyé ṣe. Àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ gbogbo àwọn òfin gbogbo àwọn gàràtọ̀ máa nílò òrìjìnà àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ fún yín. Àwọn tó mọ fake gàràtọ̀ sí ilé ayé. Ẹ wọ́n lè mí. Lọ́yà tó sọ fún ọmọ láàrin ìrìn àti ẹ má lọ jù without you being told àṣìṣe ni òbí sọ kéèsì wà láàrin ìrìn àti tó kọ́ sínú kò bá lè pàṣẹ àti tó bá yẹ kí wọ́n fẹ́ change ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́wọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ change ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ́wọ́ ni wọ́n kọ́ dàgbà àti ẹ̀sùn àti kò ní sí ìbọ̀kọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ gbogbo ọ̀la we ready for a copyright because like I told you guys let's wait and see ó sì ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìnáwó lọ́dún àbáyé. Our fingers crossed and let's keep praying.
Yeah, there's a Yomi.
Happened to you.
If everybody have come to this that this murder case was a calculated murder, right? Why would this girl be saying it?
How we should say what?
Listen to her. Did you hear her?
We knew he was going to die. How?
Like he knew he was going to die. How can he know he was somebody that has begged for their life, say he doesn't want to die? Like he knew he was going to die. And she said it with a smile. Let me tell you something. Allegedly, right? This girl, she could be a psychopath. Like I'm telling you, for real. Allegedly. See, so there's a lot of that.
Another thing that I want to do before tomorrow, Nigerians, please do not mistake when, as an NGO, you are seeing me fighting for the rights of anybody that is being kept as a suspect. Like I said, it will get to a stage totally. Everybody will understand what I stand for, my personality to be an ambassador of human rights. I am not a selective activist. Don't change it to me that as your name goes right, why you if you don't understand what don't deny. I want them to give the person his or her right because it is when everybody's right is equally given to them. Whether the person is a suspect or we have to understand that we must not push our own self-aggrandizement in this case. Because if I come tomorrow, let's say for instance, let's XYZ choose to now confess based on the fact that it was agreed that I will speak the truth with evidence and I want to plead again. And I want to get out of this whole mess. I am not part of it. This is it. And that eventually happened. And then the normal old-fashioned or normal Nigerian pattern plead again or whatever. That time we take up they do you. And they involve me and I'm like, no. You have to keep to the end of the bargain. Because this person is not the real perpetrator. I'm just saying that for instance, so that you not say, look at Yomi, he's not fighting for no. Because as it is, we have lost where Mohbad died is no longer an active crime scene. There is little or nothing that we can get from that particular place. So anything that we're going to be getting is going to be digital, is going to be confession, witness accounts, and some certain evidence that has logged, because most of this, some of the evidence were thrown to archive, that even the person that owns it does not have access to it until we recover it. And this is one of the human job, the dirty job the King White was doing, so that nobody can have access to Adra to extract anything, not because he wanted to say anything. They don't want anybody to have access to him. They want to scare everybody away, and they will make it look like that way he will not be, nobody can access him. He will protect him to an extent that I will be using Gani Adams' name and all of that. So there were many of them. Even even some platforms that they created on social media that they are claiming that they are together. That is the job they are doing. And they will all pay. Not all of them might be able to pay, but the intelligent community and the international community are going to be going after them because immediately it is established that the job they were doing is to create a platform to actually cover up a murderer or to shield the government from getting close to original evidence in an homicide case. They will be deceiving you that they are doing social media cruise. They are doing dragging. No. These are terrible, added criminals faking it on social media, trying to create a different narratives to destroy or to gag and block the pathway to justice. And that is why we as a human rights organization will never take it easy with them. Because it's, I am not on their page and the nonsense they are doing. But they were there to play a criminal role. And when the intelligent community established this, they will go after them no matter where they are. Living abroad is not an excuse. Having access to data is not an excuse to put yourself in such a precarious and a criminal status and say, all of us are doing stuff on social media, when your mandate is to create diversion and actually obstruct justice, which is a criminal offense. So, whatever the case may be, we have to be head on. I know tomorrow is going to be tough. We're going to face it head on. It's going to be one last move. And like I said, pray along with me. Pray along with me. I'm going to go in there and I'll come out in good faith, because you should know what those will be waiting there. At this junction now, you should know what will be waiting. For somebody to have been invited and choose not to want to come and not want to do this and then all of that, no matter what it is, for Adura to be picked up again and their mother now transferred, it is the same Zonju that gave them bail now, and they were rejoicing. He walked out by himself. When their mother was going out on Friday, he was dusting his body, insulting me while he was moving out. I said, no problem. And I went to meet the guy. I said, Mr. Yomi, don't worry, let the person walking continue his work. That's all I know. And the other one, I will say it now. At the end of the day, I got the news. So, whatever it is, let's wait until tomorrow or play along and then, you understand? I know I didn't commit any crime. I'm talking about the fact, I'm telling you that if I go in there, don't forget the fact that part of our petition before the commissioner of police that we read, I need to be honest with you, Onile was even there. Onile was even demanding that they should remove all of them from the case. We indicted that some of them compromised. And part of them, we don't know whether they are still in the case. Or maybe they will now say, Mr. Yomi, we are not going to do anything bad to you. Let's get this done because of what we have on ground. Even at that, I will still have to move close to them, because I'm the complainant now. I'm the complainant of the new evidence that led to us to this stage. So they cannot remove me. Do you all understand? And it means I have to go there. If it is zone 2, I'm not scared. I've never told you guys I'm scared. But now that they've done whatever they want to do, police will always say, they will be telling me everything and say, take. They will say, we have done the job. I don't want to go too much details. So please, let's continue to support this. Where we need to beg, we'll beg. Where we need to make some. So whatever it is, we'll push it, and by the special grace of God, something will be able to come out of it. But trust me, police have done the right job, and the way the Oga spoke to me in Panti, he showed good mind, and that Yomi, we have a new stuff, just come and let's meet with we're meeting with the Deputy Commissioner of Police tomorrow, and they will be able to establish some certain things. I'm just preparing your mind before you like hear another thing. I don't know what is going to happen. You understand? So I'm going with a lawyer if necessary, but I have to call. Let me even call the lawyer now. Tell the lawyer we should be ready for tomorrow. So
I think since Mr. Yomi is writing, let me just say this. I think these people they actually programmed this woman, Mama Mohbad. They actually started programming her from the get-go. Because when she started saying her truth, you can see here that Darosha and his girl are in the ears, telling her what to say. Telling her what to say. They were there telling her what to say, especially the girlfriend.
On Monday and said no. Do you have a video, King of the South? Do you have a video where she confirmed Mohbad died on Monday? 2 different occasions.
Yeah. I have it. It's in the whole this thing that I sent you, but I can send you that one if you only want that. You only want.
I have
you only
it.
need that.
I'm telling you, I have it. I can play it now for you to hear. I have it.
Yeah.
Let me replay it so that people can hear.
I added it to the documentary, right? It's in the documentary that I sent when
Send to me.
when she.
Don't worry. You know what? I'm happy that you are even out of Nigeria. So you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm happy, but I can tell you for free. I can tell you for free that they want to buy Adura. Kireko Adura, foul. Is it the nurse that want to buy Adura? Is it the nurse?
Yeah, that's the thing that I don't understand.
Did anybody
because
send
it doesn't make sense. If they are saying that now they are claiming that it is the nurse that actually buy Mohbad. I don't think that Adura should be afraid of anything to say his truth. Adura should say let them.
Was saying, you guys have fight the nigga, come and take your trophy. Was she also referring to the nurse?
Because I think that the reason why she was referring to, because they were willing to cover up what they have done. Because let me say something: if this crime was actually committed by an outsider, by this time, long time we have gotten this justice. Mama Mohbad wouldn't be in the situation that she's in. Even Adura wouldn't be to where he is right now, saying that they will not be doing guessing game. If this crime was actually committed by an outsider, but because the crime is committed within, that's why
See,
it is good.
Let's give kudos to Baba Mohbad. Police invited him and he came. Let's give kudos to him. For you to know, look at, for you to know that now they invited the Baba, he came around, and somebody is saying she's not going to listen, she's not going to come. It's not a crime if the police correct the mistakes or the little lacunas. You understand? And I said there are too many lacunas. I said it on TVC. You saw my interview. Let me play my interview on TVC. Wait, let me play it so that you guys can hear. Wait. All these things are very important now. It's very important. those that took Mohbad's body. Sorry, guys. So let me play it now.
Actor and activist Yomi Fabiyi has been at the forefront of finding justice for late singer Ileoluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. Through his foundation, he has organized several protests, written several petitions to relevant agencies, calling for the arrest and questioning of people like his wife and other family members of the popular artist Mohbad. The Break the Silence Foundation is led by Yomi Fabiyi. Mohbad, who passed away on September 12, 2023, has remained a subject of national discourse due to suspicions of foul play surrounding his death. Despite public outcry and an ongoing investigation, his death remains unresolved, leaving fans, family, and activists frustrated. Mr. Fabiyi joins me now in the studio to have more discussions on this. Thank you so much for coming.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, so over the years, since last change when Mohbad died, you've been at the forefront of calling for justice for Mohbad now. As it is right now, what is the update you have for us?
Yeah, thank you so much. Over the few years and months, we've been looking for clues. Police, they've investigated the matter and they've arrested a couple of people.
Yeah.
And as God will have it, a confession came through to me.
Okay.
And it did not come through narrating how Mohbad actually had a fight with the wife. It's a clip, 3 seconds video from the brother, Adura Aloba. And upon that, the onus was on us as a foundation to further investigate that and ensure that we see through to it and know that is this real, is this not real? And we put up a press conference to smoke more information out. And luckily, he attended. He was given the open field to express himself. And it led to another revelation. That was when we got to know that the 3 seconds video has an extension and it is a 10 minutes video.
Wow.
And then in the confession, via TikTok DM, he wrote, he said, I have a video of a fight between Cynthia and my brother. And then he further explained, Cynthia being Yomi. And then he further explained that she pushed my brother and he knocked his head on the floor.
Okay.
Now I said, for me to believe you, can I see a clip or anything related? He sent a 30 seconds video, partly blood. I'm like, I investigated. Is this Mohbad's house? And at the end of the day, went through the police. We got an order to enter into Mohbad's house. And the tiles of the floor looked like that video that was sent to me. I said, I'm not going to stop. And then I wrote a petition to the Assistant Inspector General of Police. I wrote to the Lagos State Command, SCID. Suddenly, nothing is happening. This investigation was going on, and I was ambushed.
Okay. the commissioner of police invited me. Oh, it's not Adura that was shutting you up. It's one Damola Ayinde Abib. Ayinde Abib was also one of those that took Mohbad's body to the hospital, and it was declared BID. So either of them, they are credible witness. I pressed further, and that was when it came to the press conference, and it declared that yes, in that video, 3 people were there: Mohbad, the wife, and one person. He refused to mention the name. We became more curious. You know, they came, they disrupted, and he left. I went to report to the AIG that I can't do this on my own. I can't put laws into my hand. This guy has got something to say. And he was invited to the AIG. That was where he gave the identity, the description of the third person, one Zumo. He now said, oh, it's the third person is one Zumo, and the wife and Mohbad. Okay, what does he do? He gave a description. I started doing everything I can to smoke the guy out. And by the time I was doing that, the wife came on your show on TVC here and said, oh, it's one guy, Mohbad's friend. That was the person she was fighting with. You were fighting with your husband's friend. And Mohbad will now be recording your fight for 10 minutes in his own house. So you think there are several lacunas in this investigation? Terrible lacunas. And when you look at it, there are allegations of fight here, there, and there. And I'm looking at it. This is Nigeria. We want it to get better. Whatever the case may be, sentiment must be set aside. The public were so much loud, and attention was shifted on people from outside. But this is homicide. And with the look of things, we're getting to hear that, okay, there was blood, there was this, there was that, there was railing broken. Whatever it is, everybody around Mohbad needs to be put on pre-arrest and probably drilled. So what do you think now has been stalling this investigation? It's been ongoing for quite a while. We're also aware that it's not been buried yet. That's another sad thing. And when you look at it, the 3 seconds video has an extension. And the phone is with the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. The former Commissioner of Police, when I was invited to the Commissioner of Police, I was the victim. I was one that wanted to be defrauded. I asked that, have you seen the extension of this video? The police officer told me in clear terms that they are not treating, or they are not going to be looking into that area. They are only going to be looking into impersonation. I said, okay, your command is investigating a bigger crime, homicide, murder, and you're looking for what by Mohbad. And somebody sent this kind of a message with a 30 seconds video that you know the remainder is in the same phone with you. And you don't want to open it for me to see. You don't want the world to see. What is going on? The officer said that is not the area of interest. Now they are shielding that phone, which is a key. To be honest with you, if that phone is opened, it will lead us to something that will bring closure to this.
Hold on, King of the South. Hello guys, I saw somebody writing, they said they've released. The appointment is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, like I told you when they called me. So everybody will go to a meeting at the Panti tomorrow, 10 o'clock. So please do not listen to whoever is saying nonsense about the investigation. Everybody must enjoy their fundamental right until there is a need to put them down and place them under full arrest. So please do not follow wrong narrative out there. Everybody must report tomorrow, 10 o'clock, so let's wait on that. Thank you. Go on, King of the South.